Coming up, local high school students walk out to protest, the step lawmakers are taking to hold teachers accountable. And several House bills are looking to change the future of education in Oklahoma. Find out how.
And Valentine's Day is coming up, but we do have a rainy weekend on your way with some low and severe weather. I've got the details. This is OU Nightly.
Norman North High School students walked out in protest today in response to the recent immigration crackdowns. Thanks for watching OU Nightly. I'm Kevin Daniel.
And I'm Cariana Gamboa. OU Nightly's Gracie Stubfield is live at the school with student reactions. Gracie.
I'm outside Norman North on the street where students protested just hours earlier. And as you can see behind me, the remnants are still left over. Students say they hope to bring unity and information to the Norman community.
Like, the first step to anything is to just start doing it. And so Frankie organized it and got it all put together, and I decided to come out here and help. And I've been out here chanting and yelling because I care a lot about the issue and a lot about the people in our country.
I contacted the mayor. I made an initial post on my story, and then once I had everything more organized and once I had safety organized and everything like that, I went through with the dates. I hung up posters. I passed out flyers. It's honestly kind of surreal, but I think it's so amazing.
There's only so much any one person can do. I think it's about the community and about the community coming together and processing these issues.
Several lawmakers sent a letter to the state superintendent in response to the recent protests, asking the administration to take a stand against these protests and hold teachers accountable for their students, saying that they disrupt the educational environment. Reporting from Norman North High School, Gracie Stubblefield, OU Nightly.
Thank you, Gracie. Charles McCall is making his case for governor, putting education front and center in his campaign. OU Nightly's Bryn Mead spoke with McCall about what he needs to change and how he plans to do it.
We stopped right here in the president's room to talk with Charles McCall about his campaign rally, but we found out a lot more about why huge energy centers are leaving Oklahoma and the future of what he plans to do to fix that. All eyes were on candidate Charles McCall as he explained his mission to turn Oklahoma's 50th in education ranking upside down.
We're going to get to being the best in education. We've got to start by getting our teachers paid, the best in the region.
Another pressing question from Oklahomans following several energy corporations leaving the state. What's wrong with Oklahoma? He says the one reason to blame? Income tax is too high in Oklahoma. And more big questions asked by Oklahomans following Governor Kevin Stitt's call to eliminate marijuana in his State of the State speech. McCall has an answer to that as well.
I think there's a lot of things that can be prescribed for anxiety other than marijuana, but we have a problem in the state. It is addictive.
Thank you, Bryn. The 2026 Oklahoma gubernatorial election will take place on November 3rd, 2026.
Less screen time, more physical education, and firearm safety training might be in the future of Oklahoma education. OU Nightly's Reagan Garvin is live in the newsroom with the details. Reagan.
Cariana, this comes after the House Common Education Committee passed several bills yesterday. House Bills 3312 would require schools to give students age and grade appropriate firearm safety training. Kindergarten through 5th graders would be taught basic firearm safety commands, while 6th through 12th graders would be taught guidelines for safe handling and storage of firearms. Families could opt out of the training. House Bill 3288 would require 150 minutes of physical education per week, more than doubling the current 60 minutes. It also bars schools from taking away recess as a form of discipline unless the student is being violent. And House Bill 4358 would limit elementary students' screen time to 1 hour a day. That includes teacher-directed activities. Each of these bills will now move to the House Education Oversight Committee for further review. Kevin, Cariana, back to you.
Thanks so much, Reagan. Now, Kevin, it's been a warm and sunny past couple of days, but it looks like that's going to change soon.
Absolutely, Cariana. We'll head over to OU Nightly meteorologist Parker Schrader. Parker, what do we have to expect over the next couple days?
Yeah, guys, it's been a pretty warm for today, but we do have some rain heading into your Friday. The biggest timeline for that is going to be around the afternoon into your evening. So if you got any plans for your Friday afternoon, keep that in mind. But hopefully some of this rain, we need it to hopefully bust a little bit of the drought as we head forward, because right now we're still sitting in the extreme and severe categories here in Norman. So we need that rain, and hopefully it busts the drought. But coming up, I got that rainy weekend ahead, a little bit of that severe weather risk with it, and what's coming up for your temperatures and precip heading in next week. So guys, I'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Parker. Moving to national news, the Trump administration announces that ICE is leaving one American city. Jack Hancock has that and the rest of today's national headlines from the News Center.
Thanks, Kevin. In a press conference today, Border Czar Tom Homan announced the end of operations in Minnesota. This follows months of outrage and the deaths of 2 U.S. citizens. The U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement operation resulted in more than 4,000 arrests. The Trump administration insists while their operation may be over, enforcement in the region will not stop. The Trump administration is revoking the endangerment finding, a scientific finding saying carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases endanger human health.
Effective immediately, we are repealing the ridiculous endangerment finding and terminating all additional green emission standards imposed unnecessarily.
The move by President Trump takes away the Environmental Protection Agency's ability to regulate greenhouse gas emissions. It is day 12 of the investigation into the disappearance of 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie. Investigators are asking Guthrie's neighbors to submit any doorbell camera footage from the past 4 weeks. Investigators also announced black gloves have been found in the area. It is unclear if these gloves are the gloves worn by the suspect in the doorbell camera footage. And a federal judge blocks Pete Hegseth from punishing Mark Kelly for a video he released telling soldiers to resist unlawful orders. Kevin, Kiriana.
Thank you, Jack. For those who haven't even started planning their Valentine's Day, don't worry, we'll help you out.
We have a romantic weekend planned out for you, from community events to dinner out on the town. There's still plenty of time to plan the perfect date.
We'll have this and more next.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
No, no, no. Turn it down. Turn it off. Get a hand. Lose the bells and whistles. Drive without distractions.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Valentine's Day is this weekend, and if you haven't made any plans, don't worry. There are plenty of events around Norman to treat that special someone. Leah Smith has that in today's Around the Town report.
Art lovers' favorite day of the month is coming up on Friday. The second Friday Norman Art Walk will take place starting at 6 p.m. in the Walker Arts District of downtown Norman. The Art Walk will include many new installations from local artists in collaboration with businesses located in this district. This event will also include a variety of live music and shopping. And love is in the air at the Noun Hotel, where the Rally Kitchen and Bar is offering up a romantic 3-course dinner this Saturday. Choose between entrees like grilled hanger steak, pork cutlets, or grilled salmon, all while enjoying a variety of starters and desserts. This meal is available for $75 per person, and the special deal will run from 4 p.m. until close. And it does not matter what your love life looks like this weekend. Pino's Palette has a painting class for you. These Valentine's Day themed classes will be offered all weekend. Friday night, there's a couples painting class starting at 7:30. Saturday morning, there's a date night class at 10:30. And Saturday afternoon, an individual class will be offered at 2. If you're still looking for some last-minute Valentine's Day ideas, please be sure to check out visitnorman.com. Kariana, Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Leah. Governor Stitt is pushing a bill that plans to put the state government in charge of high school sports.
We have what athletic directors think of the proposal after the break.
Rain, rain, rain is on its way with a little bit of some rumbles of thunder as well. I've got the when and where coming up after the break.
Water is our most precious resource and something that should be conserved and used wisely. Here is a water conservation tip you can try. In the bathroom, turn off the water while you brush your teeth. You'll save about 4 gallons per minute. That comes out to about 200 gallons a week for a family of 4. Water is life. This message was brought to you by the City of Norman. Water is our most precious resource and something that should be conserved and used wisely. Here is a water conservation tip you can try. In the bathroom, if your shower can fill a 1-gallon bucket in less than 20 seconds, replace the shower head with a water-efficient one. They are cheap, easy to install, and can save you up to 750 gallons a month. Water is life. This message was brought to you by the City of Norman.
Welcome back to OU Nightly. Happy Thursday, everybody. It's been a lot better day than yesterday. It was a little cooler yesterday, but today we're sitting up into those low 30s here, looking at the National Weather Center here at Highway 9 and Jenkins there. Looking pretty clear right now, but again, pretty nice day today so far, and that's kind of the same way across the state as well. We just got some low 70s, and then some mid 60s out across the northwest part of the state. So it's been pretty nice today, but we do have a couple batches of some severe weather on your way. First one is going to be starting out on your Friday. We got a little bit of a level 1 marginal risk out across basically western portions of the state. And now with those threats, we're going to be kind of seeing right now at least low threat for some hail and for flooding as well. Hail being about a quarter size, and then that flooding risk as well. And of course here in Norman, we know our roads flood pretty easily after some pretty good rain. So keep that in mind as you head into your Friday. Then Saturday as well, we have another risk of severe weather kind of early in the morning. So this will be kind of around that same kind of time frame and sort of same risk with hail and flooding being your main threats. So let's go ahead and show you that, time it out. So Friday afternoon, maybe pretty clear, but as we head into your Friday, afternoon or sort of later into the afternoon and evening, we're starting to see some scattered showers start to develop around 5 o'clock. But then really that big time rain is going to be kind of around that 11 o'clock, pretty much all across much of the state here in the central portions of the state. And that's going to kind of last as we head into your Saturday morning. So round after round of rain as we kind of head into your weekend and to your Valentine's Day weekend. But kind of as we head into the afternoon of Saturday, we're going to see some clearing skies here in Norman, but down to the southeast, we'll have some pretty good rain kind of down there. So if you have any plans for your weekend, especially for your Valentine's, anywhere out to the east of the state, you might want to keep that in mind. I want to bring some rain jackets for sure anytime this weekend. So it's going to be a rainy one because we're at least expecting, as of right now, maybe a possibility of up to 3 inches here in Norman, right around 3.5 down in Lawton, and around an inch here in Oklahoma City. So that'll be some really good rain for it because we need that for the drought, because as we kind of head over into the next few days, 6 to 10 days, temperature-wise, we're going to be above average here, so we're going to be a little bit warmer for sure, so we're not expecting any colder air. I know it's February, we kind of get those cold blasts every now and then, but we're expecting to kind of be warmer than average for here, and then precip-wise, we're going to be sticking around near normal, so we're not expecting too many chances for rain as we head into your next few days, and that's kind of what we see on the 7-day forecast. Again, we have that rain into your Valentine's Day weekend, but as we kind of head forward, we're going to have some temperatures up into those upper 60s and into those low 70s. So pretty good temperatures, almost pretty much like spring-like temperatures as we head forward, but no rain, at least heading into your next week. So that'll be good, but definitely keep that in mind for your Valentine's Day weekend and just for this weekend in general.
Absolutely. It's super kind of unfortunate that it's just going to be raining during Valentine's Day.
I know, but thankfully now I know when I go out, I have to bring my jacket and maybe an umbrella, 'cause sounds like we're going to get a lot.
Hopefully people will be able to kind of adjust, but I also like you kind of pointed out, it's helping the drought.
Yes.
It's really helping that.
We really need it bad because the fire weather could start to ramp up as we kind of head into the next week. That's something we're definitely monitoring as we head forward for sure.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Parker.
Of course.
Switching over to sports, in his State of the State address, Governor Stitt called for the elimination of the Oklahoma Secondary Schools Athletic Association. The next day, Senate Bill 1890 was filed, which would create a government entity to oversee high school sports. OU Nightly's Hunter Cornejo caught up with athletic directors across the state to get their reaction.
Just the idea that, the government's going to try to step in and try to run this. The OSSA's been around for a long time. Is it perfect? No. But it still does, for the most part, the job that it's designed to do.
Marlow Athletic Director Darren Brantley voiced his support for the OSSAA following the comments made by Governor Stitt and proposed bill from Senator Casey Murdoch, who said in a statement, quote, "It is clear that the legislator must start fresh and form a new, more accountable and transparent organization to oversee school sports and other after-school activities. The proposed state-run commission would consist of parents, school administrators, and athletic directors appointed by the governor. Sapulpa Athletic Director Michael Rose is concerned how the commission would, if passed, be constructed.
Who are these people? Who are these parent groups? How are they selected? Are they getting to rule and determine eligibility for schools that they're playing against or that their kids go to? What parameters are being set for these, parent group committees to be selected?
Even with some bumps in the roads for the OSSAA, Brantley believes removing it will not benefit high school athletics and extracurricular activities in the state of Oklahoma.
Hopefully they'll realize that this idea of just eliminating it and coming up with something else, that may sound good, may be a good campaign slogan, but in reality, it's not what's in the best interest for Oklahoma high school athletics and activities.
For Brantley, organizations working alongside the OSSAA coming out to issue statements of support is telling.
It's just like a family. You're going to have disagreements, okay? You're not going to always get along. But at the end of the day, you know that you've got to be there for each other and that you got to support each other and do what's in the best interest, big picture.
Hunter Cornejo, OU Nightly.
Senate Bill 1890 now awaits a hearing before the Senate Education Committee. The OSSAA has released a statement saying they're disappointed with the governor, but welcome the chance to talk with him anytime.
Now things are changing among the OU football coaching staff.
And find out who's trading horns down for the Tomahawk Chop.
And sticking with changes after a hefty win for the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Phoenix Suns, one player really laid it all out on the line. I'll have the plan of action from the Thunder on this injury next in sports.
Winter is upon us, And every Oklahoman knows that means unpredictable freezing temperatures. One of the main concerns with freezing temperatures is the damage they can cause to your home or business should they cause your water pipes to freeze over. Older homes, especially those without proper insulation or that have basements or crawl spaces with exposed pipes, are particularly susceptible to this. Here is Rachel Croft, City of Norman Water Treatment Plant Manager, to show you the proper steps you can take to prevent your pipes from freezing.
The good news is you don't need to run a whole lot of water in order to combat freezing from your pipes. Here's how you do it. Another thing that you can do to help is to open your cabinet doors to make sure that warm air throughout your home is getting to your faucet pipes. But you want to make sure to remove any harmful chemicals that any small children or pets could have the ability to reach.
Following these steps can help save money on your water bill and help to conserve Norman's water supply.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hello, I'm Natalie Orozco, and it's time for sports. Jordan Schultz has reported that OU running back coach DeMarco Murray is going to scurry out of Oklahoma and make his way to the NFL again. As the Kansas City Chiefs running back coach, history runs deep with the former running back to player to coach here at Oklahoma, holding a career record for all-purpose yards and touchdowns while winning 3 Big 12 championships and a set of bowl games. He bids it farewell, being the last assistant of the Lincoln Riley era of Oklahoma. And apparently it is not too early to be talking about football, because in 2027, the Sooners will face SMU at the Dallas Cowboys AT&T Stadium. Oklahoma is currently 6-2 at the venue, their last win being against Florida in the 2020 Cotton Bowl. They notably won their last 5 games there, but stay tuned September 11th, 2027 to see if they can keep that streak going. As for what you can tune into tonight, OU women's basketball is looking to avoid a 3rd straight loss. Despite that, the team is on pace to lead the program in points per game as they average 88, the record being 84.7. This comes from lead performers like Aaliyah Chavez and Reagan Beers, who are combining an average 34.5 points per game. The team will tip off tonight at 6 against unranked Florida. And the OKC Thunder was struck with the news of star forward Jalen Williams being re-evaluated because of a strain injury in his right hamstring after the All-Star break. He just returned last Monday from the same injury and is ruled out of tonight's game. However, he cannot go out without a dub. The Thunder overwhelmed the Suns with a 75-25 lead at halftime. Williams showered the Suns with 28 points, going 2 for 2 on threes. Despite missing key players, it did not keep the team from taking down the Suns 136-109. Tonight, they are looking to face the Milwaukee Bucks at 6:30. And as for Sooners in the NBA, Jeremiah Fears contributed a double-double with 13 points and 10 rebounds. However, the Pelicans fell short with a 123-111 loss to the Miami Heat. And tonight, Austin Reeves will return after sitting out against the Spurs and will face the Mavericks at 9. And as for tomorrow, OU baseball will return to the diamond with Cameron Johnson as the starting pitcher. The LSU transfer tallied 24 strikeouts within his 10 appearances last season. Their season opener will feature 3 games across the weekend in Arlington at Globe Life Field. Kariana, Kevin?
Thanks, Natalie. If flowers are on your list this Valentine's Day, you better put the pedal to the metal.
We'll have you balling on a budget for your next bouquet.
Did you know that items like paint, cleaning solutions, pesticides, solvents, and other chemicals are considered household hazardous waste? These chemicals are dangerous to our environment and water quality when they are dumped in our storm drains or gutters. Fortunately, the City of Norman has a dedicated household hazardous waste facility where you can properly dispose of these items. Call 405-366-5463 to make an appointment. For more information, visit bit.ly/Norman Stormwater. Did you know that trash, like plastic bottles and fast food wrappers, can carry germs and bacteria? When these items are tossed in the street, they eventually find their way to a river or lake and have a negative impact on aquatic life. Keep our waters clean by putting your trash in the bin. For more information, visit bit.ly/Norman Stormwater. Water is our most precious resource and something that should be conserved and used wisely. Here is a water conservation tip you can try. In the bathroom, turn off the water while you brush your teeth. You'll save about 4 gallons per minute. That comes out to about 200 gallons a week for a family of 4. Water is life. This message was brought to you by the City of Norman. Water is our most precious resource and something that should be conserved and used wisely. Here are some water conservation tips you can try. In the kitchen, collect the excess water you use to rinse produce and use it to water houseplants. Also, soak your pots and pans instead of letting the water run while you scrape them. Water is life. This message was brought to you by the City of Norman.
I'm Lauren Jackson at the OU Nightly Update Desk. Norman police are investigating tonight after a deadly crash killed 2 people. It happened about last night at 5 p.m. Police say a car collided with an SUV at State Highway 9 and 84th Avenue, shutting down the highway for hours. Police say despite their efforts to save the victims, they both died on the scene. The crash is still under investigation, but we will keep you updated on the story. Cariana, Kevin, back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Lauren. As we said, we will keep you updated on that story. Now, Parker, you mentioned rain this weekend. How should people be looking to prepare for that?
Yeah, so definitely we got a pretty rainy weekend ahead. So definitely, if you got any plans for this weekend and for your Valentine's, I'd definitely be, getting a rain jacket, an umbrella for sure. Definitely, if you got a special someone, you might want to bring that umbrella. Give you some brownie points there. But otherwise, we got some good temperatures on the way. At least heading past Sunday, we got some temperatures up into the low 60s and mid 60s. We have some temperatures up into the low 70s eventually. So springtime temps are abound for sure. So that'll be a good way to kind of continue into your next week, I'd say. So
awesome. Thank you, Parker. It's the home stretch until Valentine's Day, and if you haven't already gotten your flowers for your Valentine, here's what experts are suggesting.
They say if you're looking to go a cheaper route, check out a wholesale flower shop where you can go make your own bouquet by choosing different types of flowers based on your budget.
And if you want something pre-made, ask your florist to see what options are available.
But if you don't, but they say don't wait until the last minute because your options will be limited. Now I hope all those men out there get their ladies some flowers and a rain jacket and umbrella.
That's a good one right there.
Certainly a good idea. I know you probably have some good weekend plans looking forward to.
Absolutely. I hope I get those flowers, rain jacket, umbrella, and some food maybe.
Awesome. Well, thank you for watching OU Nightly. I'm Kevin Daniel.
And I'm Cariana Gamboa. Be sure to watch OU Nightly live weekdays at 4:30. Good night.